EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique. By using this technique, you must agree to take full responsibility for your own well-being. EFT is not meant to replace appropriate medical treatment or mental health therapy. So what is EFT? EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Technique. EFT is a gentle tapping technique where you tap on specific points on the body while tuning into an emotional issue that has been causing a disturbance in the body's energy system. This disturbance is called negative emotions. Negative meaning something uncomfortable, and emotion meaning energy in motion. So by tapping these points that are derived from the ancient art of acupuncture and acupressure, while tuned into a past emotional issue, balance in the energy system can be restored, bringing with it relief from physical and psychological problems. Let's start with the basic instructions for applying EFT. And if you have not received the EFT instructions leaflet with this recording, you can download it for free at www.walkingtall-hypnotherapy.com. So let us begin with the tapping points. The first point is called the karate chop point, and it is located on the side of either hand where the little finger is. And just as it is called, it is the fleshy side of the hand used in karate. Now what I would like you to do is begin tapping this point with the index and forefinger of the opposite hand. You may use either hand. There is no wrong way to do this, as it is a very forgiving technique. Tap this point at least 7 times, and each of the following other points. The next point is the eyebrow point, and this is located on the inside edge of the eyebrow, close to the bridge of the nose. Again, either side will do, whatever feels right or comfortable for you. Tapping this point with the index and forefinger 7 times. The next point is the side of the eye. This point is located on the bone on the outside edge of the eye socket. Tapping this point again with the same 2 fingers 7 times. The next point is under the eye. Again, this is on the bone on the underside of the eye socket. Tapping again 7 times with the same 2 fingers. Next we have under the nose. This point is under the nose between the nose and the top lip. Again, tapping here 7 times. Now moving on to the chin point. This is located in the dip between the lower lip and the chin. Tap here 7 times also. The next point is the collarbone point. To find this point, run your finger from your chin down your neck to about where a man ties a necktie, and you will notice a V where both collarbones meet. Now from the center of this V, run your finger up either side until you notice where the bone angles off towards either shoulder. And it is at the tip of the bone where it angles off on either side. This is where to tap. This is what we call the collarbone point. Tap here 7 times. Next, I would like you to pat under your arm, on either side with the palm of your hand, along the line where a lady's bra strap would be. Pat here 7 times. This is called the underarm point. And the last point is located on top of the head, around where a girl would have a hairband cross her head. pat here with the palm of your hand 7 times. Now, if you need to go back over this section to familiarize yourself with the points before moving on, please do so now. So let's begin your letting go of feelings of rejection session. The first thing I would like you to do is just think for a moment of a time, a place, or someone who made you have those feelings of rejection. Just allow the memory of a time when you feel rejected now come to mind. Maybe even noticing as that time, place, or person coming to mind also has a feeling attached somewhere in your body. Just noticing as you sit there in a comfortable position, listening to the sound of my voice, that question receiving an answer, that answer associated to a feeling. Okay, notice as that's happening now, where you feel that now. That feeling connected to what happened then. Very good. Now I'd like you to measure that feeling of rejection on a scale of 1 to 10 of intensity. Whatever number pops to mind between 1 and 10 is the right answer. There's no need to go searching for rational right answers, as you're working with your unconscious now, and as your unconscious gives you the memory, the feeling, the number you have is right now. Okay, so let's begin saying after me while tapping on the karate chop point. Even though I have that number of intensity, rejection then, I deeply and completely accept myself. And again, continuing to tap on the karate chop point. Even though I have that number of intensity, rejection then, I deeply and completely accept myself. One more time. Even though I have that number of intensity, rejection then, I deeply and completely accept myself. Now begin tapping on the eyebrow point and each other point, saying the reminder phrase to keep you focused now. That rejection then. Side of the eye. That rejection then. Under the eye. That rejection then. Under the nose. That rejection then. Chin point. That rejection then. Collarbone point. That rejection then. Under the arm. That rejection then. Top of the head. That rejection then. All right. I would like you to take a deep breath, filling your lungs with air, and release that now. As you exhale and as you do that, bring that old rejection memory to mind, noticing the difference in how you feel. Measuring once again from 1 to 10 of intensity of feelings remaining to that memory of rejection. Now, as you are going through the first round of tapping on this issue, if you found your mind was wandering to other thoughts or memories, even if they were similar, I would like you to go back and start again, keeping your attention and focus only on the issue you are working on. And if other memories came to mind, you can make note of them and work on each one in turn just by returning to the beginning of this session. Okay, assuming you are focused and have got a remaining intensity rejection number on that issue, let's continue to release that now. Begin tapping again on the karate chop point once more, while saying after me, just because I still have remaining rejection feelings number of intensity, I accept myself deeply. And again, just because I still have a remaining rejection feelings number of intensity, I accept myself deeply. And one more time, just because I still have a remaining rejection feelings number of intensity, I accept myself deeply. Now begin tapping the eyebrow point, and once again, each other point saying the reminder phrase, remaining rejection feelings. Side of the eye, remaining rejection feelings. Under the eye, remaining rejection feelings. Under the nose, remaining rejection feelings. Chin point, remaining rejection feelings. Collarbone point, remaining rejection feelings. Under the arm, remaining rejection feelings. Top of the head, remaining rejection feelings. Very good. Now, take a deep breath, filling your lungs once again. Release that now. And as you do that, noticing as you think of that past event that those feelings of rejection were associated with, is there any feelings in your body as you bring that time, place or person that made you feel rejected to mind then? Just bringing that past event to mind and noticing the changes in you now, how you feel, and should there be little left now, notice where that is in your body, and just allow your eyes to close. Just close your eyes and go inside and notice where you feel that. Noticing where you feel that as you go inside, placing your attention on that rejection feeling. And as you go inside and place your attention on that feeling, maybe noticing if it has a color. And if it has a color, it must have a shape. Or perhaps you notice a shape first. And if you notice a shape first, it must have a color. What color is the outline of that shape, of those feelings of rejection? Maybe the outline is a different color to the body of the shape. Or maybe the shape is all the one color. Or perhaps it's a mixture of colors. I don't know, but you can notice now. Whatever color, shape comes to mind as you listen to me. That's right. Okay, that color coming to mind, that shape coming to mind. All right. So just allow your eyes to open. Just allow your eyes to open again and begin tapping on the karate chop point while saying after me, so what if I still have that color and shape rejection? I accept that I am okay. And again, so what if I still have that color and shape rejection? I accept I am okay. And one more time, so what if I still have that color and shape rejection? I accept that I am okay. Now begin tapping on the eyebrow point and each other point while saying the reminder phrase, that color, shape, rejection. Side of the eye, that color, shape, rejection. Under the eye, that color, shape, rejection. Under the nose, that color, shape, rejection. Chin point, that color, shape, rejection. Collarbone, that color, shape, rejection. Under the arm, that color, shape, rejection. And finally, top of the head, that color, shape, rejection. Take another deep breath, filling your lungs, then letting all that go. Now, checking once more by bringing that issue to mind, and measure once more between 0 and 10 intensity of feelings of rejection connected to that event. And if you have any remaining number pop to mind, just continue on to the next section for mopping up those fragments not cleared. And if you are at 0, you can rerun this session on any other rejection issues.